And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Boston Celtics. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers have become a gritty team. Darius Garland says, we're some dogs. You're not going to just come to Cleveland and roll over us anymore. We're going to show some fight, some grit, some competitiveness, and that's what we're trying to do every night. We're here. Kevin, back to you.
I like what Cleveland's doing. All right, David, thank you so much. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5. And for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Now here's Smart. Tipped away. Garland looking it over. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Celtics. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Mobley with the block. Now Cleveland moving it up. Allen leading the charge. Williams with the block. Brown against Allen. Brown kicks to Smart. Left side, Horford. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Horford's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Celtics. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Despite being only about 6'1", Garland is a terrific finisher in the paint, even with the defense all in his space.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touch by Tatum. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Mitchell outside. Pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Tatum passes to Horford. Oh, good with the triple.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1 for 4 shooting.
Mitchell with it. Williams picks him up. Williams with the steal. Smart deciding where to go with it. And the pass to Tatum. Lets it go with the 3. And another miss by Boston.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here, so they take the lead.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands. Catches everything, never a wasted motion.
Now here's Smart. The kick out to Brown. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Boston's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Smart passes to Brown. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Smart finds Williams. And here is Horford. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Now Mitchell. He picked up 24 points in their last one against New York.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
That free throw missing. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Mobley, a screen on Brown. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Allen to halt the run and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Robert Williams.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention. Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Boston making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Tatum no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Brown. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Tatum. And Okoro pulls it down.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Mitchell trying to free himself. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
Brown outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Smart.
Who's watching here?
Just his first attempt. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Cleveland's gone 0 for 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland kicks to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away.
Boston trailing. And here's Smart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Brown feeling out a bit. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Cavaliers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
The Celtics making a switch here. Grant Williams is checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jason Tatum. White is checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Cleveland, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
2 points. That one goes.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Gallinari, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Rubio outside. In the corner, Iguodala with it. He feeds it to Love. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Brogdon against Iguodala. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
White against LeVert. Makes it off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gallinari against Love. And there are the Celtics with another basket. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Now, here's Rubio. 9 points last game out. Love in the post. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
With the silky smooth touch, Love is so good near the rim.
Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Gallinari surveying the D. Going inside, and Gallinari throws it down.
And how about the ferocious take? Gallinari proving he can drop an absolute hammer when he wants to.
Now here's Iguodala. No points in the game yet for him. From down in the low post, it goes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Love against Gallinari. Poked away. Fires the 3. The shot misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
That's a pick by Love. And Rubio kicks to Love. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Now, here's Rubio. To the middle. Here's Love. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Passes it to Pritchard. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And it's a tie ball game.
That's about the only way he can score from there. Perfect use of the reverse in the face of some tough defense.
36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Gallinari against Love. It's Levert on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Driving the lane. Williams with the defensive effort.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Brogdon. The pass to Pritchard. Gallinari, a screen on Rubio. Kicks it to Gallinari. A 3-ball. Doesn't go that time. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
The Celtics, 23.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Stevens, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Allen, that's good.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
Brogdon against Mitchell. Now, here's Brogdon. D right on him. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. White, wide open. He fires. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Mobley, a screen on Brogdon. Loads it up there for Mobley. Blows the alley-oop. Boston trailing. Brogdon the pass to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Stevens. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Okoro's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the Celtics, Al Horford's checked in for Williams. Brown comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Smart subbed in for Derek White. Smart dishes to Tatum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Cavaliers leading. Okoro with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Garland has it in the corner. Dishes it to Okoro. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Smart.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers? For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point, was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And, boy, he's made the most of it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And slam dunk by Smart.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Now Mitchell. He kicks to Okoro. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Brown the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now, here's Mitchell. Rebound by Williams. Garland against Brown. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Down low and stolen by Horford. Smart finds Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
In the corner, it's Mobley. And they get it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
Now, here's Brown. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Washington.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. And here is Mitchell. Outside Garland. There's the drive. Rebound Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
This defensive game plan is easy, keeping it the same, making them change things.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Smart against Garland. Pass to Brown. From 11 feet away. There's Williams. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Let's give it up for your Cavs.
A moment now to see the numbers for Smart. Last year, getting it done. 7th in steals. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. Mobley finds Mitchell. Back to Mobley. 5 on the clock. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Passes to Brown. Inside, here's Williams, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Clock at 6. Here's Tatum.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Pass to Iguodala. Three-pointer on the way. Rebound, Boston. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling.
The drive by Garland, and stolen by Horford. Up top, Tatum. He's covered by Iguodala. Kept alive. The kick out. Out to Brown. Williams has a screen for Brown. He takes it in over Mitchell. And it's Brown missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Mobley inside. He's covered by Brown. Tries again. And Mobley lays it in. Mobley's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Timeout called, the Celtics. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Love comes in for Mobley. Karis LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Then for the Celtics, Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Love with the screen on Tatum to the inside. Gallinari with the steal. To the paint, here's Williams, and he banks in the layup. 8 points for Rob Williams.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's LeVert. An 11-point game for him in the win against New York. Here's Love. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Love's got 8 points.
An all-around threat. LeVert is skilled at sizing up defenses and exploiting them in that pick and roll.
And Gallinari kicks to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Williams, a screen on LeVert. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Shot's good by Williams.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Now, here's Rubio. It's a pick by Love. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Gotta be tougher than this to stop Love. He's really smart at scoring through tight coverage.
Brogdon against LeVert. Brogdon the pass to Williams. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Now here's Iguodala. It's a pick by Love. Iguodala with it, now guarded by Gallinari. For 3, Love. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
So here's Gallinari. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
Here's Iguodala. No good that time. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now the pass to Pritchard. At the elbow, Williams. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Iguodala. 4 on the clock. Here's Gallinari. That shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Rubio outside. Love with the screen for Rubio. Love right side. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Gallinari. Takes a 3. And that's collected by Love.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago. And guys, how about Andre Iguodala?
One of the most beloved guys in this league. Not only a great guy to have on your team, but one of the hardest workers out there. And look, I've given him one too many compliments, but he does have the clutch gene. Seems to show up in the biggest moments.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 8. Kicks it to Gallinari. Second chance shot. And yes, it's good. That's now 8 points for Gallinari.
Shows creativity when making plays for his teammates. Brogdon adds a refreshing dynamic to this group.
Rubio with it. Stolen by Brogdon. Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an issue here. When they produce like they did in the first half, how does that help you?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and then a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
Trying to change the culture around here. Thanks, Ricky. Back to you, Kevin.